Welcome back. In this video, we'll walk through how to fill out and submit a trustee's report. These reports are submitted through Charge conference process. To begin, log into UnityWeb, then click on your charge, then Charge Conference. Select the appropriate Charge Conference date. Here, in this top section, you'll see that there's an entry for Trustee's Report. Go ahead and click Create New. First thing it's going to ask you is the church. The current charge I'm logged into is a 2-point charge, so it has a drop-down for these churches. For single-point or station charges, it won't ask this question because there's only one church to pick. I'm going to pick the church, and then it's going to ask for the as-of date. This is the date that you want to get for your list of trustees. What's going to happen is Unity is going to look into the system, pull your list of trustees as of this date, and populate it on the report. This is set to January 1st, 2025, so I'm going to leave it. So the beginning of the report has been created. First piece right here is the reporting begin date and end date. Make sure those are correct. It usually pulls up the begin date as of the last trustee's report. But if this is incorrect, you can change these here. Next, and very important, this is the list of trustees as of the date we specified, January 1st, 2025. If this is not correct, you want to back out of this report, go to church leadership for this church, and make sure the trustee list is correct there. Next, it's going to start asking all the standard questions for the trustee's report. For church building records, you'll see that it pulls the records from the last submitted report as best it can, but you can correct them. You can also add additional rows, selecting as needed, or if a row is not applicable, you can remove these rows to get it down to the way it is, the way you need it to be. Continuing on down, standard questions, we come to the insurance section. We get a couple of questions about this every year, so let me kind of clarify. The system requires you to enter an amount for each insurance field. If you enter an amount greater than 0, it's going to ask for type of coverage. It's going to ask for the insurance company, and it's going to require that you answer the co-insurance question. If you leave it at 0, it's assumed you don't have that particular form of insurance, and it does not ask for these questions. The rest of the form follows as standard. Near the bottom, we have a list of income-producing and permanent funds. This works on the same function as the deed records. You can click Add to add the rows as needed. You want to fill out the amount. And enter in everything else you need as well. If you add an additional record you do not need, you may go ahead and remove the records. When you've finished with the report, go ahead and hit the Submit button. And you'll see the trustee's report is listed here. You'll also notice that there's a new line to create yet another trustee's report. It's because one needs to be created per church, and we're in a 2-point charge. Once you've submitted the report, you can go back in and edit it should anything be incorrect. You can hit this button here to create a printable copy of the report, complete with signature lines, which you can then download here or print directly here. Once you've printed out a copy, gotten it signed, you can re-upload the printed copy here, like so. Now the trustee report has both electronically recorded the list of trustees, and also we have a signed copy attached to the report. At this point, this area is done. We're going to conclude our tutorial. Thanks so much for your time. Have a lovely day.